Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have this Super Strike revamp for fat and skinny Gotenks. You know, the failure A, failure B is what these Gotenks units are called. So, the way I like to do these is, we'll make sure to get all of the missions done. There's actually 6 stages in this. So I think we'll go ahead and knock out all of the stages here. So we can get skinny and fat Gotenks stage 1, we can get their metal stage 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, and then stage 6 is where we get the easy ML. So we have to fight both at the same time, huh? Interesting. Okay. Okay. We'll see how this is going to be. Maybe this could be fun, right? Kind of like reasonable content. Unfortunately, I think that the units do suck ass. I think I don't imagine they're going to be useful outside of, like, time limit burst mode or something like that. Like, I don't think so. Heavenly Events is the extra drop rate category that we want to use here. And if we go to the missions, I could quickly swap over to Dokkan info right here. And kind of take a look at a lot of the missions, right? We have to do stage 6 within 5 turns. We have to do it with Majin Buu Evil, which is Super Buu, right? So we'll use this guy. And then it looks like it didn't sort of like translate properly or come out right here. But the category it's telling us to use is Heavenly Events. So let's go ahead and go over to it. It is this one right here. This right here, this is Heavenly Events right here, where I'm tapping. That's the category it wants us to use. So a full Heavenly Events team. So let's go ahead and jump in. Again, we got to go through all of the stages here. In order to complete all the missions. I do like to complete all the missions, sort of in the video here. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Start from stage 1, go all the way through. Looks like I was using Join Forces before, huh? And let's go ahead and get going. So this is good. I do like that they're sort of, continuing to revamp these Super Strike events with this content like this. Let's just make sure we don't fight that Piccolo. We do not need to. Oh, wow, dude. I remember grinding this event. I mean, obviously, I remember when I first started playing JP, right, this is in 2017, at the time, I was taking everything so serious. I mean, I don't know that I realized I was going to end up having, like, the best Dokkan account by far or whatever, but, like, at the time, I was grinding to prepare for the original Dokkan Battlefield. If you guys recall, right, the original Dokkan Battlefield, Super Strike characters were very good in there. What was the reason? Is it because of their SA? I think it might have been because of their SA level, right? Because remember, they get to 15 SA. I think that's why they were good. I'd have to probably even go back and watch one of my own videos, right? But I think it was because of the fact that they were the high SA. So Super Strike characters would have been good, and LRs would have been good as well. But of course, I mean, this original Dokkan Battlefield, I mean, we're talking at a time when there was one LR. Like, no, there would have been a couple. So like LR Piccolo, Prime Battle Super Saiyan Goku, the androids. I think, like, in LR Gohan would have just came out, and, like, the LR Physical Ginyu Force, you got them from Battlefield. There weren't many LRs at the time, though. Whereas there was a ton of Super Strike characters, right? So, like, they were very important. So, I remember when I started playing JP, I of course, started playing for LR Goku Black and Zamasu. Hado-sama tweeted out, the data download happens, Hado-sama tweets out LR Goku Black and Zamasu. I remember, I mean, you guys could go back and find it. I did a video reacting to that. Oh my god, Hado-sama tweeted it out, right? Like, in a breakdown, I looked at what they did, and I was just like, yeah, like, I'm not staying on global. Like, there's no way. Like, I need this unit, and I want them, and I need them now. And I'm not waiting. And I remember eventually, so that was in June of 2017, Global eventually got Goku Black and Zamasu for Halloween. So it was October of 2017. When that unit came out. But, so I started playing JP, and then I was feverishly grinding, like, all the stuff that I could, right? Super Strike characters and stuff like that. So I've had these units grinded up for a very, very long time, actually, right? Like, it's not like, oh, I only just got around to them recently or something like that. Like, I mean, see, here's what we could do. So we're going to jump in a second, but I can go here. Let's clear this. Let's go by in order of when we got them. So we go all the way down. So this is the start of my account. Again, you can see Goku Black and Zamasu was the first unit on my account. And then look at like a lot of these free-to-play characters, like the Super Strikes and stuff like that. Like I was grinding a bunch of these characters right at the start, right? Like there's Jackie Chun. There's still a lot of Super Strikes, by the way, that, you know, have not been finished. I am actually holding out hope as well that they are going to eventually return the Super Strikes. Well, I mean, I guess they never made it a Super Strike, but I'm holding out hope that they will bring, you know, Piccolo Jr., Majr, and Kibito. They had strike events that never were turned into Super Strike events. I would hope to see them turned into actual events. Because what's funny is that is the only Kibito that's in the game, is that Strike Kibito, right? Piccolo Jr. literally just got an SSR. This named character, Kibito and Piccolo Jr., like, you know, we weren't able to even access that besides those, like, you know, defunct strike events for a long time. So I would like to see those characters return. I mean, they would have to, you know, give them 2 Dokkan Awakenings, right? Because they would go from an SR into an SSR, then from an SSR into a TUR, and then they would give them an E. That would be, it would be so crazy. They would drop a Super Strike for, like, you know, Majr or Kibito, and then it's literally like they get 2 Awakenings and an EZA the same. Like, that would just be so stupid, but like that is what it would be, right? They would be instantly getting all of that. So again, remember, the reason I'm redoing these initial stages too is that even though I have previously done them, there's like a new mission for doing these stages, right? It's you guys can see that we are clearing the missions, right? Like, as we're actually doing it. Well, that one we didn't get one on for. Okay, and real quick before we jump into the new stage, this is what I'm talking about, right? Like Piccolo Jr., right? Like, and then the AGL Piccolo Jr., he only just came out. So this guy's, dude, this is 3 months into the game, right? And then AGL Piccolo Jr. right here, it froze. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I guess we can't. All right, anyway, I'll let it fix, and then we'll come back in. The Dokkan Wiki, man. I don't know what it is, but it's been crashing quite a lot lately for me. All right, so we're hopping into the new stage. This right here, this is going to get us the, whatchamacallit, the new sort of medal to actually awaken the Gotenks. Right, remember that there is 2 different stages we're going to go through that will awaken both of the Gotenks, right? All right, so this is the stage for Fat Gotenks. Let's go ahead and see what we get right here. All right, should be pretty easy. Let's do this, and, you know, Goten and Trunks should be able to finish them off quite easily. Not really going to have any issues there. Oh, okay, perfect. All right, now, just now, the Dokkan Wiki loaded up for me. How good, how good. Let me pull up Kibito, and I want to show him. I do want to get this on screen in 1 second. Kibito came out in December of 2015. Like, these characters are so old. Like, they've been around for so long. It's crazy, right? Okay, so let's complete the stage, and then I'll show it. But yeah, I would like to see these characters be brought back along with all this. Or at least give us like a new Kibito character. At least they have given us a Piccolo Jr. And to be fair, Piccolo Jr., he deserves to be like a Dokkan Fest anyway, right? So let's go ahead and hop over. So, see, he came out, wow, it was December of 2021 already. Yeah, so that's when he came out. And then, of course, we have Kibito here. See, this is the only Kibito, and it's this strike character, right? Discontinued. Yeah, you can't even get him anymore. Very bizarre. I wonder what the decision or the choice was. Like, I feel like it's something, like, they could just bring it back. They're probably just not even thinking about it, honestly. Like, right? Like, I feel like it would take, like, 2 seconds for them to just, like, complete the event or whatever. These type of characters, by the way, could use, like, more legitimate cards. I don't know that they really did a good enough job with these guys. By the way, remember, we don't have it in the game yet, but remember, Goku and Vegeta do fail fusion in Dragon Ball Super Broly, right? So it's like we could easily see them come into Dokkan at some point as well, right? The failed fusions of the Gogeta movie. So like that would be cool. I'd definitely love to see, you know, more named characters and stuff like that. It's definitely going to be a good thing for the game. Not a bad thing. Kibito is not on Realm of Gods, huh? Kibito is only on World Tournament, Majin Buu Saga, and Patara. I mean, I feel like Kibito should be on Realm of Gods. I mean, I guess we don't know what Kibito is, right? Like, it's like he's not like a Kai, like, you know, Supreme Kai or Old Kai or anything like that, but still kind of feel like he probably should, you know, be on Realm of Gods. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy, right? I might just be crazy, right? All right, so now we're going to hop into the final stage. This is the real stage right here. Again, we need to use Super Buu. We need to do it with a Heavenly Events team. And we need to do it, what was it, within 5 turns? So let's see how we're going to do here. This should be pretty easy because, like, Goten and Trunks, they should be able to do a lot of damage. Dokkan Fest Super Vegeta, we know, you know, his guaranteed crits. That's going to give him value for a long time. EGL LR Gohan should be pretty effective here. Now, are we fighting both at the same time? Or we probably are just going to go back and forth, I guess? Maybe. Oh, yeah, there's so many medals here. Because we're getting the medals for both the fat and the skin. Look at this. Because we're getting the medals for both. It's so stupid. Okay, all right. Sure. All right, so I guess we're just going to probably swap between them then. All right, this is pretty good. We have a full AGL rotation right here. I would say this is actually pretty good. Because that means we're not going to have these AGL characters. Damn it. I didn't... Okay. Might have been a little bit of a fumble right there. But we're not going to have these AGL characters against the tech fat Gotenks, potentially. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and Piccolo. This is the rare opportunity for me to actually use this character. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and Piccolo, they're not the craziest, right? Like, I feel like they should have been better if we wanted to make them red zone level. But they certainly are useful for, like, this type of situation right here. This is where Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and Piccolo actually can come in handy for us, is something like this, right? Because Heavenly Events is such a weak category that, you know, burst modes and stuff like this, again, this unit will actually be helpful for us in this event right here, so that's good. All right, so now we are on, yep, the tech phase. Perfect right here. We'll float off Super Buu, so that way Super Buu will return, and when he returns, hopefully he'll transform into Buuhan for us. Buuhan would be very, even without a lot of his, like, Majin Buu, like, links activated, he should be pretty good. Hopefully Super Vegeta gives us a double super attack right here, but Super Vegeta's damage will be crazy in here, right? Because he's guaranteed critting, right? So he's going to be very helpful. Damn, an additional super would have been very helpful right there. Kid Gohan, maybe I should be floating the Kid Gohans, because Kid Gohan doesn't do the most damage, right, for sure. Now Super Buu, he's also not really going to hit that hard. Hopefully he can give us an additional right here. Oh, he just finished him off. Perfect. Okay. Because remember, we do want to finish within five turns here. All right. So in terms of links, let's do this. Let's put EGL LR Gohan in slot, or Kid Gohan in slot 1 right there. Yeah, key is not really the greatest, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll be able to get the 18 key for them right there. Perfect. All right, so charges. So I guess, is it okay? So every turn, it looks to me like they might just swap between Gotenks and Skinny Gotenks, or go into normal base Gotenks or something like that. Let's sort of see how this is going to happen. Was there a mechanic, like, in the original, like, Super Strike event from way long ago where they did that? Where they kind of, like, swapped between, like, the various different forms of Gotenks? Maybe. It's hard to remember. It was a long time ago. Yeah, that's it. Okay, okay, yeah. I guess that fat Gotenks, like, he, like, kind of swaps between the different Gotenkses. Because I remember the original Dokkan event for Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks was like that, right? Where he kind of, like, swaps around and stuff like that. So, there we go. Alright, pretty easy. I would say that this felt like one of the easier Super Strikes that we just kind of, like, teared in half right there. Let me get a lot of these sort of, like, stages done here. And then, you know, let me get the medals to awaken these, you know, Gotenkses and stuff like that. and we'll come back in a second once I've fully grinded all this up. Alright guys, we are back. We got the grinding done. So let's go ahead and Dokkan Awaken the Fat Gotenks and the Skinny Gotenks. Now these are characters that already had 7 links, so they're going to have another 7 links once we actually Dokkan Awaken them. So let's go ahead and Dokkan Awaken the Fat Gotenks, and then we'll Dokkan Awaken Skinny Gotenks as well. I'll come back in 1 second. I'll level them up all the way. Then we'll collect the missions, and then we can easy them and stuff like that. We'll go ahead and get the 2 of them Dokkan Awakened. So, I mean, hey, at the very least, remember, Dokkan Awakenings do give you extra power levels, so we will definitely take that. All right, perfect. I'll be back in a second. All right, so let's go in and accept a bunch of the missions. I guess that these Super Strike sort of like revamps do give a fair amount of rewards, right? Like, look at this. I'll definitely take all this for sure. Potential system orbs, all the good stuff. We do love that. Okay, so now we should be able to go ahead and completely easy them. Yep, perfect. Okay. Let me just, I guess, completely easy both Fat Gotenks and Skinny Gotenks right here. And then we'll be able to come right back once I get them to sort of like max level and stuff like that. And we'll be able to complete all the missions, right? I do like with these videos to complete all of the missions, get it all done, sort of in the process of the video. Alright, so now we have both Fat Gotenks and Skinny Gotenks. We got them full, like, max SA, max level, all the good stuff, so we can go ahead and complete all of the missions and all of the rewards. So, let me know what you guys think about these Super Strike revamps. I do like it. It is, content to do, new characters to get. The thing about a lot of these Super Strike characters, too, is that they do tend to be very, like, niche characters, right? Like, these 2 failure Gotenkses, not like we have a ton of other characters of them, so I will definitely take that. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.